Okay, so last time we've written some values in Excel. Now let's see how do we edit which is already existing. So I've already written something and I want to change that. And how do I do that? So for example, I want to change instead of this cell having Hyderabad, I want to write a city name New York. So how do I do that? So a longer version and not a better option is to do this, to double click or to delete and type New York. Okay, I am hitting Control Z so that I again have the word Hyderabad. That was one option. You hit a delete key on the keyboard. That will wipe off everything that you have in that cell and you type a new city again. The other option that I don't like is people doing this. They get inside the cell either by hitting function key 2 like this, or by double clicking, or by getting into the formula bar. Any which ways, they get inside the cell and they delete using the backspace key on the keyboard. So this way you are like hitting like a number of times backspace keystroke to remove everything that is there in Excel, and then you type a new city, so like New York. Right, so this, the reason why I told you it's not efficient, it's not better, is because you have to spend a lot of effort, a lot of time to do that. So instead of that, I hit Control Z again. Now this is the way I like. So the objective is to have New York there instead of Hyderabad. So what I do, I select the cell which I want to replace with a new word. This is the cell, and I start typing on it. New York. There you go. So simple. So when you start typing something on a cell, it automatically removes the word which already is in it. So if I want to type London, I just select the cell, I type London. I want to type any other thing, I just do this. I don't have to hit F2, delete the cell, the values, and then type a new city, right? Or neither I want to do this. Neither I want to delete the cell first and then type something different. I don't want to do that. What I do, I just select the cell the best way. I select the cell and I start typing. Now this is how you kind of edit what is already existing in the cell. Now this is one thing. The second thing is sometimes you don't want to replace entire thing in the cell. You want to make a small modification. Like in this cell, you've got New York, but I want to give a space in between the New and York. So, okay, it's not a big word. I can type it again, but if I just want to make a small minor change, I don't have to do all that thing. So what I do is I get into the F edit mode, that is F2, by hitting the function key 2, and then I go to the place. I take my cursor by using the arrow keys, or you can use the mouse and exactly click there. It's up to you. I take the mouse and click in there, and then I hit a space. Then next important thing, remember, is always to hit enter. I hit enter, and that's how I've given a space between New and York. So next time any cell that you want to make any change, you don't have to remove everything. You just can go into that cell and maybe type the characters that you want, or delete any characters that you want, and hit enter, and that's how you edit a particular cell in Excel. Thank you. All right, now let's do some quick practice. If you see, there are a list of countries which are spelled incorrectly, and what we need to do is we need to fix it. So if you want to follow along, please type this incorrect spellings and you can fix it along with me the way I'm doing it. So here, the first cell, I'm on C15. You see this It's in here, C15, column C and row number 15, which has the word, which has the country name Germany spelled incorrectly. So what is wrong in this? So only the last alphabet is wrong. It should have been Y instead of A. So how do I fix it? I don't want to type entirely everything. So what I do is I hit F2, I hit a backspace, type Y and hit enter. Done. Now I'm on the next cell, which should be India. So instead of O, it should be A. So I hit F2 again, I hit a backspace, I hit A, and I hit enter. Now we are in the next cell, Russia. So here you've got too many S. So you have uh, two options. Either you kind of manually remove the extra S or you retype it. So I'll do this retyping. So enter, I'm done. If I want to change it by going into the edit mode, I hit F2, I remove the extra S, I hit enter. China, so remove the I instead of and put A. Then here we've got Indonesia. Now the thing that here we have is this, the alphabet which is wrong is in the very beginning. So I hit F2, but when I hit F2, it always takes me to the end of the cell. So now I want to move across towards the left. I can do it using the arrow keys, but when I use the arrow keys, it takes me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 arrow keys, 8 strokes to go to the left. But instead of that, our objective is to always work faster. You can use the mouse, but I would strictly advise against it and be familiar with the shortcuts and kind of use keyboard a lot so that it makes your work faster. So I want to move to the very first alphabet in this word. So I hit left arrow key, but I hold the control key. So control and left arrow key, and I'm on the very first cell. Now I want to delete something which is on the right of my cursor. Until now, we've been deleting something which is on the left side of the cursor by using a backspace. So if I want to remove something which is on the right side of my cursor, I hit a delete key on the keyboard. The moment I do that, A is gone and I type alphabet I. Fixed. Now Japan, so there's too many changes to be done. I better type it. Done. Canada, there's only one alphabet to be changed. I remove I and type A. Enter. Done. Now here in United States of America, I know that Straits is spelled wrong. So I would go to the very end by hitting F2. I would hit Control left arrow once, twice, and then I would hit another time, third time, the Control and left arrow, and I'm here. So I have, and then I don't hold the control key, I just use the right arrow to go 2 positions right. And then I'm going to use the delete key to remove the alphabets which are not right. And I type again states. Done. So this is how you would edit a cell which already has some value. If it is misspelled or if you want to add some more context to it, this is how you kind of edit the existing values in Excel. Thank you.